Okay, I've got a few quick fire questions. Who or what has been the biggest influence on your career?
My parents, and then Alan Smith at Crystal Palace.
Best player you ever played with?
Gascoigne.
Here's Gascoigne. Oh, brilliant! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Most fun, playing or managing?
Yeah, well, this has been as much fun as I've had across a period of weeks.
England win a World Cup penalty shootout for the first time ever!
It reminds me very much of the fun I had in Euro 96 as well with the team there.
Most satisfying, playing or managing?
Equal, because there was a real satisfaction of a player. It was what I wanted to do all my life, play for England. So to achieve that was the culmination of 20 years of hopes and work. But equally, when you prepare a team and they play in the style and behave in the way that you are trying to implement, that's hugely rewarding.
And England will be in the World Cup semi-final.
When you went back out on the pitch on Saturday, it looked like you really allowed yourself to enjoy the moment. Was that the best moment of this World Cup so far?
No, I think the winning penalty against Colombia would take some beating.
You let yourself go, though, didn't you? It was a bit of dad dancing.
Yeah, well, I know it's a video I don't really want to see again, that's for certain. But it was a lovely moment to be able to share with the fans who've travelled so far and spent so much.
One of the things that struck the press that we were around on Saturday and everybody that was in our proximity was just how smooth everything went. How have you managed to achieve that level of composure with those players?
They're very clear on their roles. They're very clear on how we want to play, which I think in moments of pressure allows you to refocus, be connected on the same page.
Did it feel unnervingly kind of smooth and calm to you, though?
I think every game has felt calm. I felt really calm throughout against Colombia, even when the goal went in at the end.
Mina heads it! Mina heads it in!
Okay, disappointment, but what do we need to do now to get back in the game and get refocused? And I think the players also were really calm in that moment. They know we have to stick to our beliefs, stick to our way of playing.
It's been really lovely to see their relationship develop over this last few weeks. And Kieran Trippier, very early on, told us how they don't have phones when they have their meals and they sit together and they learn about each other. And I asked him if that was something you'd told them to do, and he said no. Was it something that you inferred, like a very decent parent would, or did you?
What are you suggesting, Gabby?
That you may have some subliminal techniques, and I'm sure every parent out there would love to hear them. But that just seemed like a very mature and wise thing to do.
I think it stems from our trip to the Royal Marines last year, where we were out camping and the phones didn't work, and we thought this will be carnage. They won't be able to last two days. But they really enjoyed it, and they recognised that it did make them speak with each other, it did connect them. So they decided that that would be a good idea. It's not a rule, it's not something, if somebody has their phone that we pull them up on, because they're adults.
Croatia will play England in Moscow on Wednesday.
Croatia had another period of extra time and penalties. That's 2 back-to-back for them. They looked exhausted at the end of their game. How much of an advantage is that for England?
Well, it won't determine whether we win or lose the game. They've shown resilience to come through those 2 matches. They've had time to refresh since that game. So we have to be even more accurate in our pressing. We have to be even more organised in the way that we defend, to stop players like Modric, Rakitic, probably Brozovic from having the space to play. You don't get into a World Cup semi-final and not have those sorts of problems to solve. But equally, we feel with the ball, the way that we play and the players that we have can really cause any opponent a lot of problems.
And it's headed firmly in. Harry Maguire got his head to it.
Fabian Delph said to us on Saturday that he tried to explain to the players, when he'd popped out the bubble, as he put it, and to go home and see the birth of his baby, just how crazy things were at home and the hysteria. He's had a little taste of that and brought it back. Are you allowing them now to get a little bit excited? You're so close to that final.
Yeah, I think that will be natural for them. They know the opportunity that's there, and they know that they're now in the realms of Well, we've made little bits of history all the way through, so it's a positive thing because it's the chance to achieve things that haven't been achieved for a long time, and it is a privilege to be able to have the impact we're having on everybody at home at a time where, let's be frank, there's been a couple of years where the country are a little bit divided on certain things and wondering which direction we're heading in. So sport has the power to unite people, and football is the biggest sport, and the World Cup the biggest opportunity to do that.
It's not just the winning though, is it? It's the feeling that is around this team, that even if things didn't go to plan on Wednesday night, something has been achieved.
Well, I wanted this to be an experience for the players and staff that they had memories forever. I was very clear about that, and we wanted the country to be proud of us, and so that was going to be about more than just how we played, albeit they were never going to be too proud if we didn't win any matches. But I think when you're the manager of your country, then there are other responsibilities as well, and that is the privileged part of doing it.